plays out in this game. This is the last game of the series, last game of the night. Everything spawning in the bottom right here for StraTk Gaming. In red, our Terran player, it's PingPang.
And spawning up in the top left-hand corner as the green Protoss, playing for Guns and Roaches, we have Zackor. So we're coming down to the last match in this best-of-3 ace for the Diamond. And at this point, StraTk has loot, but what we have here is pride in the line. PingPang wants to close out this series with, wants to basically maintain a perfect record, or, well, it's not quite perfect, but the best record he can possibly get. He wants to close out in style and close out strong. And same can be said for Zackor. He doesn't need to win this for Guns N' Roses to win the week. He just needs to win this for his own pride, for his own self-interest. So, should be an exciting last match of the series.
Yeah. And most likely when these two players played, they didn't know the results of the week or anything, so they were definitely playing to win, as if it was the most important thing that was going on. And, you know, regardless, you always want to win every match you play. You don't play a StarCraft to sit there and lose, so you definitely want to win, obviously. That was a Maddenism, which you wouldn't recognize either. To beat the other guys, you need a better score. You need more points, basically.
Indeed.
Oh lord.
So,
there's two
this
pros.
is going to be 2 pros, indeed. I think one will scout and then one will proxy, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks like he's going to a proxy location. No, he's just going to tap the tower just to kind of give sight. It's always a good idea to try and tap the tower as you pass it, as you never know what you might see.
Yeah. This is an interesting location for this first depot for PingPang. I guess probably maybe expecting oracles from that direction. You can spot them a little bit quicker, or even so much as like hoping to spot like a early proxy in-base gateway. See that from time to time. Building the gateways inside the base, especially in this base where the Daelus's main base is absolutely humongous. So having that open space there. But yeah, this pylon being built down here over in the bottom by Zackor, that's definitely going to be some hidden tech, and to see what he's going to go for with that.
Indeed. Now, we have the 2 pylons back at base, and what I'd like to see Protoss do is, if they do commit to doing a proxy like this, to actually go your way, invest a little bit extra resources to make that 3rd pylon. Even though it puts you down behind, your opponent will scout. You see, okay, 3 pylon, Terran scouts. When you scout a Protoss base, to decide if there's proxies or not, count pylons. So if you kind of metagame your Terran opponent and put that 3rd pylon down, and still have the one out proxy, he's not going to expect the proxy.
Oh yeah, but once again, Zackor, or sorry, PingPang is opening with this Reaper Scout. So he will find it eventually, but the Stargate is already on the way. Stargate is going to finish well before Reaper gets to it. So that's going to be
interesting. Oh, and the Stalker's actually moving out and
kill it. Oh, if that Stalker kills the Reaper, that would be absolutely huge. And now PingPang has no idea what's going on. He's not able to get into the main base and actually check what's happening. So I'm not sure if he's going to go start scouting around like crazy, or he's been building these engineering bays so early on in the games. This may be the first game he doesn't build an early engineering bay.
Okay, so he does get in, and the question is this pylon up too late or not for PingPang to figure out, alright, it's going to be a proxy or not? That is the question. It's all down to that judgment call of PingPang, and the Reaper does get taken out. But the Oracle is on the way, and what do we have out on the field? We have 3 Marines in a bunker and no engineering bay. This Oracle is going to get some work done.
Yeah, this is almost to the point where PingPang, if he could sniff this out, I think seeing that 3rd pylon, it was late. He should know it's late and should know that there's a good chance something is happening. He is throwing that engineering bay, but now it's going to be way too late. This Oracle's going to get in and get a ton of kills. Actually, what the hell? That's a fleet beacon.
Yeah, it's going to be transitioning into the Proxy Tempest build. You proxy Oracle into Proxy Tempest.
That's beautiful.
It is. I was hoping to see something amazing from Zackor, and I'm seeing something amazing. This is going to be glorious.
5 kills on the Oracle, forces out. This is going to delay the tech route for PingPang. He's going to put turrets down, but Tempests don't care about turrets. They just don't.
No, they're going to sit back there and bombard your base, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Yeah, they're very annoying.
4 gateways as well behind this with this Tempest. That's, well, I assume will be coming out soon. There we go. First Tempest on the way. So how many did you go up to? Did you go up to 1 or 2?
I actually don't know. I've only versed. I've only pretty much heard about this build. Versed it once, and when I versed it, they went up to 2 or 3, but that was an ultra zine, so they could afford to sit back for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Now he's probably gonna want to keep this Oracle alive and at least get the energy so he can do the Envision, be able to see what, or not Envision, excuse me, Revelation.
Revelation.
Yeah. Wait, no, what?
Yeah, it's Revelation.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Envision is the
yeah.
detection, and Revelation is the basically you get to see what they see. Oh, these Marines are going to pick up a few units, though. That's going to be quite a nice pickup.
They could have at least. I think he's probably assuming that there's not much back home and wanting to go check out, or probably like pressure at natural. But now there's a Tempest. Now there's a Tempest. So start picking up some SCVs. This is hilarious. I mean, there's a good amount of Marines, but I don't even know if Marines will kill the Tempest before the Tempest kills the Marines. And also with the 4-gate backup, with all these Zealots warping in, another Tempest not joining up. There's only okay, there are 2 Tempests now. That's really scary. That is a hefty amount of damage. 30 damage at once.
But it is a very, very slow weapon speed, so it's not too bad. It's just the fact that you have to kind of sit back and take it, and that's what really gets most people.
Yeah,
there's
not much you can do about that. And PingPang is so blind right now. All he's seen is this single gateway, and obviously there's a Stargate, but that's about it. And now there's a bunch of melee units. He doesn't have stim. Oh god, when did he get stim? So that's very nice for him. He's able to kite despite everything that's going on. So
very nice control on the Oracle there as well.
Yeah, kept the Oracle alive, which is very, very nice. He's going to need to kill off these Marines. That's all he really wants to focus down. With this stim, they're able to kite, but now they're so low health, they're not going to be able to kite for too much longer.
Oh, triple mule drop in the natural, but the Tempest count is just slowly but surely growing.
3 Tempest now, starting to pick away. Orbital, almost like 2/3 health already.
He needs to stop attacking the buildings and focus on killing SCVs, as the Tempest just can't kill the Orbital fast enough. Like, this SCVs are going to out-repair it so quickly.
Let's see, there's a bit of supply block. He's a bit supply blocked right now, which is rough. He's trying to make yet another Tempest. But I think, yeah, going for SCVs, he does do right there. He does kill a couple SCVs. So kind of continue this. He's starting to, PingPang is trying to add on some bunkers back up at his main ramp. Even
the additional sentries. This is going to be so good. If PingPang tries to move down this ramp, these sentries could really force some acid. And there we go. Well, as the force is going to come down. Well, they're taking firing down 1 Tempest, and looks like 1 Tempest might. No, isn't taken down.
Zackor wasn't really paying attention to that, but it did not matter too much.
Yeah, the Tempest just has so much health as well. It's very hard to take them out.
Even moving back to 1 hurt Tempest as far as possible, making sure that one's not going to be the one to die. He's going to take out this.
Now he still has the Oracle, so once the Oracle builds up enough energy, he'll be able to use the Oracle to use Envision, and therefore see these Widow Mines. And the Tempest count's now up to 4. This is going to be really starting to be quite annoying for PingPang to deal with. He needs to be careful with the Widow Mines though. Oh, mine
One
sniped.
down. So apparently 4 Tempests will one-shot a Widow Mine. Good knowledge to have.
Indeed,
Well, actually,
indeed.
3 of them will. 3 of
Yeah.
Tempests will one-shot them.
Oh.
He's just going to kind of go for this, I guess. Not too much of a chance otherwise. It's going to go for it, forcing a couple of the Zealots to get pulled off by the Widow Mine, but
Oh, nearly getting the medevac there. That would have been very nice.
This is a siege of all kinds of siege. This is what the Tempests were meant to be. I don't think they're supposed to be the way they are. PvZ, dealing with Swarm Host. This is the kind of Tempest I think is hilarious. Fun to see. Even a 5th
The siege unit.
Yeah, siege unit is why they're siege unit.
And it is possible to deal with them, it's just that you require significant Viking production straight away to counter it.
Yeah, and which is pretty much impossible off of 1 base. He is starting at 1 Viking on the way right now. He's trying to repair this bunker and keep it alive. It's kind of a matter of time. Still no expansion coming from Zackor. He doesn't have the money to do that. This is interesting. This is kind of one of those things that you probably haven't seen very often as a Terran player, or as any player really, so you have to decide on the fly how to deal with it, which is really difficult.
There is no real kind of laid out response to this build as of yet. No one really knows, okay, you get in this position, what should you do? No one really knows. The main goal is to A, kill the Tempest, and B, not die. That's
Yeah.
all that most players can really tell you.
One Viking, two Vikings were out. One of them already died off. Tempest nicely
Yeah.
focusing those down. He has to wait for an overwhelming number of Vikings to even try to deal with this, and Zackor is even adding on cannons back at his mineral or at his pylons.
It's just the main problem that the Tempests are... They have 300 health, 150 shields, and the Viking only has 120 health. You just need so many Vikings. You need to get your Viking Cloud up to the point where you can kill Tempest in 1 or 2 shots and do that for a couple of volleys. So you need a really significant amount of Vikings to actually be able to do that.
He's gonna maybe kill one of them. Which will be nice.
Yep,
He does
one
kill
Tempest.
Small victories, but now Zackor is pushing in. There's only one Widowmine left at this point.
And the Windmine is going to get some good connections there. And the Oracle does get taken out by the Vikings. So there goes the detection.
Oh, there's another Oracle behind him.
Oh, yeah.
But he's holding on. There's only the 4 Tempests left now.
And Zackor is still stuck on one base, by the way, so he could truck an X-Bane because he's got a lot of minerals in the bank, but at this point he doesn't really need to because he is in just such a commanding position. He can just... How cost efficient has he been? He's been fairly cost efficient, not as cost efficient as I expected him to be.
Actually, earlier, PingPang dropped one Marauder outside of his base so he could go search for this pylon and the Stargate, but now he's attacking the fleet beacon rather than the pylon itself. Should be a little bit more better decision. But either way, he's doing some damage, but now Zackor he's had enough. He's going to push in. He's going after the bunker. There's so many SCVs repairing this bunker. It's so difficult to get rid of. He's still not going to be able to get the bunker down. Despite everything, he's not able to kill the bunker. Zackor with a ton of money right now, just unable to really do anything. Actually, one of his Tempests is going to take care of Marauder, finally. Barely keeps the fleet beacon alive.
That's always nice to have. At the moment, for Zackor, his priority targets are sniping the Vikings, and sniping the Medivacs, and then sniping SCVs. If you can take out these Medivacs, there's no healing, so all damage you do is going to be permanent damage. Take out the Vikings, you can't counterattack. If you count the SCVs, you're going to slowly but surely whittle them down.
There's so little money left in the main base here of the Darien player. There's still a decent amount left here back home for Zackor. Little drop.
Mules are a double-edged blade.
Yes. You lose your comment pretty quickly. So finally the Stargate is going to be out of play now. Thanks to that little push there. But again, Zackor just pushing in. Starting to take... Oh my gosh. He finally gets the bunker down.
Yeah. Bunker finally goes down. And it looks like Zackor was just going to push in for the win here as his army supply is 45 to 24. It is... Yeah, just so much in favor. And once the Marines go down, there's going to be nothing to deal with Tempest. And the Zealot's going to tell on those SCVs. This is... The supplies tell the story here. Zackor is doubling the supply of PingPang, and it's just not going to be going well for PingPang. Looks like Zackor will be able to close the series out with a very interesting play.
It's an interesting opening. I tried doing it the other day. I didn't do it nearly as well as this. Just Oracle opening into Tempest. It's just hilarious.
Oh, is that Medivac going to get sniped? Oh, it does get away.
So he's staying alive. Dropping the Mealhammer over at this base, but he has no production.
Yeah, his production's being camped at the moment, so... Yeah,
no
it's
production,
just...
no money. Yeah, there's the GG. Zackor's going to take this last set.
And he does it in style. Zackor, total boss, for actually doing something crazy like a Tempest, proxy Tempest. I love seeing shit like that. So good.
That was good stuff.